Hi guys, and welcome to BC204, the octave key. Now, you already know one of the octaves. From low C to button C there is the first octave that we've learned. That leap of 8 notes is called an octave. After this lesson, you will be able to do 2 of those. So from low C to middle C to high C. Alright guys, here we go. Okay guys, so first thing what I'm going to do is bring your attention to this key at the back. This is called the octave key. Every time you put it down, it puts the whole sound up an octave or 8 notes. So if you're playing a low D, you place your octave key on, it'll put it up to middle D. So, okay? So whenever you place your octave key on, it's not like the clarinet. If you play the clarinet, it doesn't change the note. It's exactly the same letter name, just an octave higher. Okay? Very important. Next thing is, how do you place your thumb on that thumb rest there? Make sure that when you place the flat part of your thumb flat against the tip, the thumb rest there, that you use your tip of your thumb to lever the octave key down. You're not lifting it up and putting it all the way over there so it's dangling over the key itself. You're just levering the key. It's to keep that roundness. I've mentioned this a few times now. I've got roundness in my fingers here. Using the thumb rest as a little lever, using the octave key as a lever, will actually make sure that you don't press any of these palm keys here. So I'm levering that key. I'm not lifting it up. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk up the notes and I'll let you hear them with the octave key on. So you can play your normal C major scale. Now, and once you get to C, I want you to carry on going up alphabetically. So from C, we're going to go to D, but I'm going to press my octave key down at the back. And it should sound like this. Now, I'd just like you to get used to doing that a few times. Go C, D, C, D. Do it in one breath, so you slur it. And just check that you can do that. You may squeak. You may get a squeak when you do that. If you do, it's probably because you haven't pressed all the keys down at the same time. Most importantly, this G key. When you go from C to all 6 D there, make sure that your G key goes down at the same time, otherwise you'll squeak and it'll sound like this. If you're getting harmonic noises similar to that, then it's because you haven't placed your G key down at the right time. There are a few other factors that could go wrong with this, but, for now, I think that should cover you. You should be okay. C, D. Okay. Once you get to D, I want you to walk up all the notes that you know already with your octave key pressed down. And it should sound like this. D, E, to F, to D, to A, to B, finally to C. Then come back down. And you can carry on going all the way down if you like. Okay, so on to some practice tips. Now the way I like to practice using the octave key is to get a little bit quicker at pressing it down with my other fingers. So a nice one to do is to go play the low note, then press the octave key. That's starting on D, then go to E, do the same. Try and tongue each note and make sure that you tongue at the same time as you press down the octave key. The coordination exercise for there. Onto F. Onto G. Onto A. Onto B. And finally to C. They can come the other way, so keep your octave key on first and then take it off with a low note. Now if you notice at the end there, when I went from C, I didn't take my octave key off, I need low C, so it's button C there, down an octave takes us to low C, doesn't it? So low C, no octave key at all, middle C, no octave key at all, high C, that's when you need your octave key.